When it comes to the Buffalo Bills in 2017, the running game will be what they depend on most heavily. And of course, everyone knows all about LeSean McCoy, the star player of the team, but behind him on the depth chart, there's one young player that is simply trying to make the roster. Meet Cedric O'Neal, a running back in his second year out of a small college, and a player that's trying to fulfill his NFL dream for himself, but also for someone he holds near and dear to his heart.
Yeah, the love of my life, my grandmother, she was the puzzle that kept it all together.
Last year, as a rookie, O'Neal was trying to make it with the Philadelphia Eagles, and just before training camp started, 2 days to be exact, O'Neal received devastating news so close to the biggest summer of his life.
I got the call around like 11 or so at night, and it was my mom. She was crying, and I know when you get a call that late, it's never nothing good. And she was like, my grandma had passed away.
Juanita O'Neal, or as Cedric refers to her, Miss Juanita O'Neal, passed away after battling with Alzheimer's disease. The heavy-hearted O'Neal went through the preseason and didn't make the impact he had hoped for. The Eagles released him as a part of their final cuts. And though he tried as best he could, like any normal human, the passing of his grandmother weighed on him.
It had an effect on me, but I knew I couldn't let that, you know what I'm saying, stop me from doing what I want to do, because she wouldn't want me to do that. She'll just hug me and just tell me, baby, keep trying and keep fighting. Like, I knew that she didn't want me to just stopping my performance right then and there.
He channeled his grandmother's spirit. Months went by, and finally, O'Neal got the call from the Buffalo Bills. They wanted him on the practice squad and signed him last December. Liking what they saw, the Bills signed O'Neal to a contract early this offseason, giving him a chance to make it with the team this summer. And during the team's workouts this spring, O'Neal stood out. And without much definition at running back behind the likes of LeSean McCoy, he has a chance to not only make the team, but could even play a meaningful role this season if all goes well. And with such an opportunity, O'Neal isn't losing sight of what's most important to him, and reminds himself of that with every passing day.
She's a beautiful, strong woman that I would never forget, and I got a picture of her beside my bed every night, and I kiss it before I go to sleep and when I get up and come to work.
And it's through his grandmother Juanita, the love of his life, that Cedric O'Neal channels a driving force to help him make his football dreams a reality.
I know she's looking down on me every day I take the field. I learned I could get through anything. Just losing her is the biggest thing that ever happened to me, the biggest loss that ever happened to me in my life. And I know that if I got through that I could get through anything.